Hello and welcome back to Monster Hunter Stories 2, where I'm a little late because I had to troubleshoot some audio issues. So that should be taken care of now. We should be good audio on me, on the game. Yeah. Hey, Wolfkinson. Also, I know the last stream I did, I said today would be Luigi's Mansion, but I forgot that they were adding Fatalis to the game yesterday, so we're playing this. Well, not adding him to the game, but adding the repeatable quest for Fatalis, the hard mode Fatalis. Hey, Drake, great. Though, before we take on Fatalis, there's a few things. For one, I am a considerably higher level than I was at the end of the last stream. I think last stream I was, like, level 72. So yeah, I did a bit of level grinding. And hot dang, those last 2 levels I got took an hour. That was, there's a lot of grinding involved getting, honestly, past level 80. And, yeah. This is the equipment that I intend to take in to fighting Fatalis. So, Excello Armor, I'm mostly in it for the Soul Kinship and the health boost. And Head-to-Head Master is also a nice bonus. This will keep our kinship gauge rolling, which should let us get onto our Monstie pretty frequently and save some hearts that way. I mean, Wolfkinson, it's level grinding late game, basically nothing in the game requires you to be higher than, like, level 75, except for this Fatalis, reportedly. And B, once you're past, I think it's, like, level 84, then level grinding is specifically just quick finish things in Special Elder's Lair level 6. So yeah, going in with Excello Armor to keep us on our Monstie as much as possible, mostly. Going in with these weapons. Because, yeah. Just everything for defense and keeping people alive. And finally, we've got a Timely and Tenacity Talisman, so I honestly don't care about the Vigilance. That is a worthless thing to have there. Tenacity, though, might save us some hearts. So that's why we are going with this. And I should actually save this set because there's something we're going to do before Fatalis. And that something involves equipping Thunder. Because I didn't beat her last time. But the hard mode KT, I should be able to bring her down now that I'm 20 levels higher. At least I certainly hope so. And actually, we should change our party for this. Edit party, there it is. So, Silverwind, yeah, it's handy for getting around quick, but it's not handy at all for actually defeating things. So we're going to go with Bolt Reaver and Velkhana and Nurg. Nurg will help us avoid combat, and let's actually put him in first, as well as getting those deadly horn jabs on the Brachy and the Astalos. Bolt Reaver helps us against KT when she is clothed, and Velkhana helps us against naked KT. I wish I had gotten more Bolt Reaver eggs so that I could actually have more of my Bolt Reaver's genes maxed out. But honestly, the last points don't really mean a whole lot. Like, on my Bloodbath Diablos, I actually paid attention when I was giving it the non-element damage XLs. And I don't know how much the first non-element damage XL gave it, but I do know that the second non-element XL gave my Bloodbath Diablos a whopping total of 5 points of damage. Like, 5. Just 5. Not 50, not 25, not 15. Just 5. Okay, we actually would have preferred getting a back attack here, and also, I always forget to use Cool Mist. Thankfully, we can get it out before the Nergy goes. Okay, we're gonna have to actually fight this thing a little bit. So let's swap to Velkhana real quick. And then let's, sure, go for the head. And hopefully this Bracky will stop targeting our Monstie so that I can actually afford to swap back to Nerg and gain some kinship. There we go. Alright, Nergy. Do whatever you want. Reverto, I would have loved it if you were actually using speed. Alright, using Deadly Horn Jab all by yourself. That's great. Reverto, why are you using Dragon Slayer Arc? That is specifically a multi-target thing. This is a single enemy. Why are you so bad at this? Use the single target one. It does more damage. Please. No luck with the Deadly Horn Jabs. Still get another shot, though. Come on. And it's going for Reverto, who is using the wrong thing because he literally cannot use the right thing. Let's actually cancel that order and put it on a better spot. Wow, those do not have a whole lot of health. Nerd, please succeed on this Deadly Horn Jab. I'm counting on you, buddy. Wow, Bracky just does not care for impact. And Deadly Horn Jab just is not working. Or rather, it's not having its effect kick in. Yeah, I actually did the Fated 4 Den a couple times on Rare, but it was giving me specifically Hellblade stuff, and like, I'm not going to say no to Hellblade eggs. I'm never going to say no to Hellblade eggs. But Hellblade eggs are not what I went in there for. And yeah, time is limited. If I had forever, I would definitely have my my Bolt Reaver complete. But it's not a... I'm not missing a huge portion of its efficacy. I'm just missing tiny bonuses, which, sure, they'd probably help a whole lot against Fatalis, but they're not worth biting into my free time for. Or rather, not worth biting into, like, time needed to actually do things that are important. And of course, now Deadly Horn Jab works. That cost us a lot of time. Okay, let's use a Heart Churro on him. Give a little victory cry. All right, Bolt Reaver, come on. And she is going to be using Tech first, if memory serves. And we want hammers on everything, which is great. I love my hammers because they do lots and lots of damage. And the first time she targets Reverto is when our Bolt Reaver gets its Azure Voltage or whatever. And starts doing a lot more damage, honestly. Or we can do it actually right now because she's not targeting anyone. So yeah, Azure Voltage. It's a huge damage increase. And I like those. But personally, I do not wish to take whatever attack she's doing. So I'll be over here. And honestly, if I was smart, I would have changed my armor to something that's not weak to fire. So as you can see, the damage between that double attack and the one before it was significantly increased. Azure Voltage is super worth using. For two reasons. One, boy, that damage increase is nice. And two, it makes the Astalos pretty. Which honestly might be the more important thing. Okay, she's mad going for Reverto, who's using absolutely not the right thing. But maybe we can keep him up.
I'll get you back.
All right. Unfortunately, our Azure Voltage ran out. But these things happen. Okay, this is going to be a core burst, and we have the ability to stop it. So we are going to do exactly that. Nice. Everyone's at full health. That's great. I love getting half of my kinship back following a kinship attack. It's great. Okay, she is not mad anymore, which means she should be using tech. And we've got an opening for Azure Voltage here. And let's go for the right leg. Sure, we could have broken the left leg, but so could basically anything at this point. And Astalos can do whatever the heck it pleases right now. Because Reverto's got me with a double attack. Okay, he's using Dragon Tremor Slash, which will stop the Golden Roller. Now's a great chance to bust this leg. Honestly, I probably should have used my Spinning Meteor. But then again, it doesn't matter because we're going to get her HP down to 1 before we break all the parts anyway. And that broke the part. Nice. 2 breaks, 1 turn. Alright, bud. You are going to Thunder Fist that right leg, and I am going to follow suit. And there's Reverto doing the wrong thing, but hey, it's an opening for me to Spinning Meteor. Though this might not be a good idea, because now I won't be able to cancel any Core Burst she decides to do. But that is a lot of damage. Yep, here comes Core Burst. That is not great. Thunder Call, I don't believe strikes parts, so we're going to not use that. We can Plasma Jet her, and I am going to be over here. Honestly, I probably had better options than Plasma Jet. I don't know why I chose it. And that looks like another Core Burst. So we're going to lose a heart here. And in the meantime, medium, medium, heavy, heavy. Okay, so actually this is our best choice because it's got 2 pluses. So there you go. And I will once again be over here. Because I don't like Core Burst. Not when I'm wearing armor that's weak to fire. We are so close to getting that break. Is that a 3rd Core Burst incoming? Swap to Nurg. Because he will let us Absolute Evade. And he'll do some damage of his own as well. Yep, that is a 3rd Core Burst. Lady, can you stop bursting your core? Asking for a friend. Alright, she is naked. And that actually canceled the Core Burst. Not bad. And that Dragon Tremor Slash is also well timed. Is my armor weak to thunder? It might be weak to thunder. I honestly don't remember. All I know is it's weak to something.
That was a breeze.
Okay, time for some heart churros. There we go. We are probably not making that 22. But whatever. Let's get going up there for Naked KT. Right, need to change my gear. For ice. And Excello armor should do just fine for us. Because it's good. With the extra kinship it gets us, we'll be more flexible and also probably more able to cancel core bursts. Hi, lady. Let's see if we can get you this time. So, Velkhana coming out. Are you seriously doing a core burst right away or something? Do I have anything that I can use to make it less bad? Yeah, let's have some muscle meat. Why not? All right, Glory Spear. That's a thing. Right, Velkhana is an ice monster, but is weak to fire. This is not necessarily the best choice I've ever made, having Velkhana out here. But I know she's going to be using speed. So we can go ahead and ice spear things. I'm using this. And there we go. That is a speed attack canceled. 1556 is fairly solid, though. And if it really comes down to it, I can easily just sub Velkhana out for Nerg, who can still do totally fine against Cult. Velkhana will be doing better for us, but Nerg is absolutely not a problem. And this looks like a Glory Spear headed for me. So what I can do is get out of here. No, that's a core burst. That's even worse. Now I wish I had gotten on Velkhana. Could have canceled this. Well, there goes a heart. That's fine. We've got more of them. Now, what is this? Is this a Glory Spear? If it's not, I am basically screwed. Okay, it is. That's fine then. I believe she was pointed at me. She was pointed at Reverto. So I just wasted some kinship points. Great. Okay. Well, whatever. Mistakes were made, but mistakes can be recovered from. Next chance I get where I don't need to join in a double attack, I think I'm going to go ahead and start trying to get our hearts back up, though. Because having more than 2 hearts is a heck of a lot safer when she can practically one-shot us with core bursts. At least I assume she can. And this looks like maybe a core burst, and it also looks like a nice opportunity for a double kinship. Yep, that's a core burst. We definitely don't want to see that. That's some damage. Okay, is this another core burst incoming? It might be. But let's go ahead and toss a Vital Essence on Velkhana. Yeah, that's a core burst. So the fact that she can core burst when she's not mad is gonna be a problem. It's gonna be a big problem. And I think it is, in fact, time to send Velkhana home. So, yeah, Nergi, let's get you out here. So she's mad, which means she's going to be using what? Power? Probably power. Hopefully. Yes, okay. double power. That's going to be unpleasant, because that was half of Nurg's health with one power attack. So I personally don't appreciate being on fire. Reverto, you can go ahead and save your Ancient Potion. Or use it on yourself. Using it on yourself would be perfectly acceptable. And let's go ahead and intercept this power with speed. Hopefully the second one doesn't go to us and instead goes to Reverto. Good. He's going to lose a heart soon. Reverto, if I was you, I would really use that on yourself, but tell you what, I'll get you back.
I owe you one.
That is rude, using Core Burst second. That makes it uncancelable. And she is probably doing another Core Burst right here. Let's go ahead and cancel that. Oh, that's a Glory Spear. Either way, stopping her from stealing a heart. And she is out of rage, which means Reverto is using the right move here. He's going to have to worry about his health real soon, though. Now, if we're lucky... Actually, no. Let's not bank on luck. I was going to say, if we're lucky, Quick will kick in and we'll get to do our double attack to get some damage in and maybe a bleed before his Dragon Tremor Slash. But I think it's safer to just let him cancel this attack and make sure our health is higher.
I'll get you back. Here we go.
It's not going to be as fast, but it will be safer. Nice. Extra nice. And now we can go ahead and use another Calamity Slash just because that's the most damage Nurg has access to. Actually, no. Because that wouldn't leave us enough to do a Spinning Meteor. Let's do Venom Queen. Maybe, or no. 1,000 Blades. And Spinning Meteor. That's some damage. And she's bleeding. And she is almost down. Though there might be a Core Burst incoming. That would be unpleasant. There's not a whole lot I can do about it. What I can do is I can pet my boy so that hopefully someone who does more damage than me will get the bleed. Ouch. Really? You're not even enraged? Rude. So we're probably losing another heart here. But we should only lose the one. If we lose more than the one, then it just means that she was cheating. Oh, hey. We're not losing any hearts. Good.
That was a breeze.
Was it, though? Okay, time to heal up. Use a heart churro. And rub some aloe on ourselves and our Velkhana. And then we gotta go find the dang Astalos and hope that we can deadly horn jab it right away instead of needing to wait until it's at its last 10% health anyway. And it should be hanging out like right around here. And I see we definitely did miss the lowest time cutoff. So we might still be on track to hit the middle one. Just as long as we can get the Astalos quickly. Yes, stay pointed away from us. Stay pointed away. Yes. Okay, so Nerg, you're going to deadly horn jab it. And I am going to pet you so that we can try it again next round. Okay, there we go. Now, see, if that had happened to the Brachy as well, we might have been able to make the low time cutoff. Yep, definitely made the middle one. We got silver. And honestly, I don't know that getting the Brachy in one hit would have actually saved us 4 minutes and 6 seconds. I don't think we spent that long on the Brachy. So I think what we really needed was a more cooperative KT or a more aggressive strategy or something. Maybe just higher levels. But the point is, we got this done, and now we get to sit here for a whole minute doing absolutely nothing. Waiting for the game to let us go. I mean, sure, I could go around. Oh, there we go. And hey, we got the 15 head-to-heads. I still haven't done that against regular KT. Because I was too strong. 15 head-to-heads just doesn't happen before she dies. But hey, we got that done. Now, let's equip our dragon set so that we can go against Fatalis. I would have wanted to have my Stygians and Ogre leveled up enough to take care of this, but I didn't remember to do that until it was too late. So instead, we are just going with this team. We're not going to have any monsters who do super effective damage against Fatalis, but it's not doing super effective damage against any of us. So this should be just fine. Hopefully. Let's lead with Bolt Reaver. Why not? This thing's probably going to smash us anyway because it's very, very hard. It basically assumes players are at least level 90 before fighting it, and that's if you're going in with 2 players. I'm going in with a player and Reverto. So yeah, we just gotta hope that this works out. Hey, Georgie. Also, let's lead with the hunting horn, because I imagine keeping buffs up is going to be an important part of this. Really? They got a Fatalis in the arena. How'd they do that? Wow, I don't remember anything this guy uses. It's tech when he's standing up. Is it speed or power when he's on all fours? I do not recall. But if we use speed, we'll be safe. It's speed, okay. So, I almost died from a tied head-to-head just then. That's not a good sign. Okay, Fatalis is doing something. I cannot stop the something. But hopefully Bloodsuck here will be a useful thing for us. Poor Nerg. Ooh, Nerg doesn't have any tech to use. Bolt Reaver. Ooh, we only get 3 monsties. Mild issue. I should have noticed when Bolt Reaver, when Bolt Reaver wasn't out to begin with. These are both medium thunder. And the difference is the chance for paralysis. Wow. Well, let's keep going for the head. Roberto, why in the heck are you taunting? You literally just stole a head or a double attack there, bud. Why you gotta be a thief like that? Okay, it's doing a thing. So that means Azure Voltage time, and also we can... Ooh, Bonds of Kinship seems good. Yeah, Bonds of Kinship. Let's do it. Thanks for the Mega Potion. Ouch. Okay, it is doing something to Reverto, who is Ancient Potioning my Astalos. Let's go ahead and have him not do that. Okay. See, that's what we want to see. Losing a little bit of damage potential by being on my Monstie, but... I mean, we're still doing damage, clearly. And we can stop whatever's coming now. Hellish Flame. So, Hellish Flame makes it go to power mode. But does Hellish Flame make it go to power mode when you cancel it? Well, I suppose Dragon Tremor Slash here is going to give us a free chance to figure that out. And I am going to pet my boy. Yes, it does in fact still transfer to power when you cancel the Hellish Flame. Good to know. Nice crit. So we are still in power mode, so let's get a Thunder Fist going. And now it's doing a thing. And our Bloodsuck has worn out, so let's get that back up. And also, let's get Azure Voltage back up. Skyforce. It looks like it's headed towards Reverto.
Bummer.
Why are you saying bummer when I just gave you a buff? Reverto, that's not a thing to say. Ow? Were you saying bummer because I didn't use absolute evasion? I would believe that at this point. Okay, standing up. No dragon whip for you. Or at least no first dragon whip. Ow! So our tenacity didn't work. I'm gonna get on this thing. And then I am going to use a vital essence. And hopefully we don't get knocked off on a single dragon whip, though I bet we will. Okay, we did not. And there's a dragon sweep, which will knock us off. Well, that's fine, because we only got knocked off, not killed. And let's swap for someone who has health. Alright, cancel the Dragon Sweep. That's good. And Dragon Slam murders me. Literally everything murders me when it's mad. I cannot take a hit while it is mad or I die. This is good to know, but it is very not good for me considering it goes twice. Should have popped onto Velkhana first. Nice free diamond wave, though. Sure is great getting one shot. All right, let's hop on this Velkhana. Get it healed up. Also get rid of the burn. And then we can pop another Vital Essence. And looks like he is more than willing to cancel whatever the Fatalis is doing right now. So I'm going to Ancient Potion my Velkhana. And now it is doing a something, which I will cancel. Okay, so it's going to be in speed mode now. Way to go, Reverto. You know just what to do. I'm going to let Bolt Reaver come in. Just so that we have an opportunity to get it some kinship so that it's not completely Reverto! You were using the right thing. Why did you have to swap? Why are you so dumb? Oh well, let's get health on this Astalos. Nothing I can do to fix stupid. And as soon as I'm not required to cancel a thing with a double attack, I'm going to be giving Roberto more hearts. Okay, good. Roberto's canceling whatever's coming. And he's getting a vital essence for his troubles. Skyforce, staying in speed mode. Wait, what? Oh, blue plasma is an AoE, so it doesn't count. Lame. But didn't really matter a whole lot. And we don't need to cancel anything right now, so let's go ahead and just actually cancel this using a double attack. And it's doing whatever. So let's go ahead and cancel this with our ride. Skyforce, good. Skyforce is the better one, because it only hits one target. But, I mean, I guess that doesn't mean a whole lot when we're canceling it. So, Astalos doesn't want to cooperate. Let's bring Nurg out. No, Nurg doesn't have enough points to use tech. But Roberto with the clutch save here. Let's go for the tail, why not? I wish the head was still available. I also wish I had time to use more of my skills. But the pressure here is kind of high. Okay, not what I wanted to see. Ooh, exactly what I wanted to see. Now we can hop on this boy. And we can put a stop to whatever it is that this Fatalis is trying right now. Really? Using Skyforce when you're already standing? Okay, what's it doing now? Wow, I only have the one surrogate gem. That's not great. Another Skyforce. Interesting. Oof. Well, we're in the thick of it now. So Nurg is bleeding. Wow, we've got no kinship anywhere. Let's go ahead and bring out Astalos. It's at full health and not bleeding. And I will go ahead and max potion myself for probably no reason, honestly. But it feels like it's helping. Ow. Well, that's not great. But he's back on the ground, which helps. I don't have a lot of good options here, but I'm going to Ancient Potion. Because I believe it's the best option I have. Nice. Hellish Flame getting canceled. That's good, because Hellish Flame is a one-shot on me, whether it's raging or not. I know we're still blasted, but there's not a whole lot I can do about that. And it is in power mode, so let's get a Thunder Fist. And then cry a little bit. Okay, nice. You could have used it on the Astalos. Well, he's helping the Astalos anyway. And that is actually about as good as we could have hoped for, honestly. Though I wish he was using his Max Potion instead of his Ancient Potion. I almost did a bad. Grats, Seth. Okay, whatever it's doing now is probably going to kill me, but we can at least get Bloodsuck out. Sure, I could have used Absolute Evasion to save myself, but Bloodsuck makes us not have to care as much about Reverto's health. We still have to care about it, absolutely. But not as much. Okay, so we're still in power mode. Sorry, Astalos. Azure Voltage just isn't going to cut it right now. Actually, wait, no. Reverto's using Charge Cut T. Which means... No, wait. No. We need speed. Because the Fatalis is in power mode. So, if nothing else, Bloodsuck is keeping Reverto from burning to death. And whatever Fatalis is doing, it's doing it to Reverto, or maybe to me. It's honestly hard to tell, especially when the camera's spinning all around like this. But what I can do... Wow, I don't have enough Ancient Potions. Looks like it's looking at Reverto. So what I can do is I can pop a Vital Essence on him. Oh, it's using Hellish Flame, so I'm dead anyway. And honestly, probably so is Reverto at this point. Hi, X-King. Well, that was actually game over right there because Astalos is going to burn to death. Oh, never mind. That was close. That was real close. That was uncomfortably close. That goes there. That was honestly disappointing. All right, hopping on this thing. Yes, X-King, that is exactly the thing that is happening. Okay, let's cancel whatever's coming. Actually, let's not. Let's Ancient Potion, which should see us through it. And then we're able to cancel another thing later. And then we can use speed here, because it's basically just free damage. Because Fatalis cannot knock us off our mount as long as we are winning head-to-heads. Roberto max potioning himself. That's great. We might actually have a double kinship ready next time Fatalis tries something. Nope. It is going to, well, it might just be attacking him. We can't know for sure. But what I can know is that this is a great chance to give him a Vital Essence. All right, so now he's going to cancel this with a Dragon Tremor Slash. I could do double kinship with him, but I'm not going to, because that would honestly be a bit of a waste. What I'm going to do instead is I'm going to toss a Nullberry Elixir onto Roberto, get rid of his speed and defense down. The Dust of Life is a nice gesture, Roberto, but it's really unneeded right now. Never mind. Why were you using speed? Right, because it used Skyforce or something. I don't know. What I do know is we're going to get knocked off of this Astalos. Probably. It's going to be using one of its tail attacks now, right? No. It's using Dragon Burst. That is very bad news. Now, is it going to be using 3 Dragon Bursts or just 2? X-King, this is my first attempt. Just 2. Unfortunately, just 2 Dragon Bursts is enough to absolutely screw us. So whatever Fatalis is doing, it's not something that we can interrupt. But I can do that. Poor Velkhana. Rude. But he chose Roberto instead of me, so we're still in this for one more turn. And then we're going to lose absolutely. There is no coming back from this at this point. Because I cannot give us 2 hearts in one go. The best I can do is cancel whatever it's doing now, hopefully. And then pray that whatever's coming next doesn't one-shot somebody, which it absolutely will. And we're not even canceling it because it's Dragon Sweep. So we lose.
Give me a little more action next time, dude.
An attempt was made. Okay, so what can we do? We can get a different hunting buddy. Roberto is the best at damage, and he's probably the most survivable if you don't account for the fact that he basically doesn't heal. Kyle might be a decent choice. I can't bring any of the hunters because... Or not any of the hunters. Any of the riders. I can't bring any of the riders because they will absolutely just lose 2 hearts per round if given the chance. And I don't want to give them that chance. So, Kyle. You're joining the party. I'm getting stomped by this black dragon with me. Also, I forgot to do lunar luck earlier today. That makes sense. Wow, they don't refund the stuff that we lost. Okay, we're gonna need to get more ancient potions then. Because without more ancient potions, I am just absolutely boned.
Hi, welcome.
And unfortunately, we can't buy ancient potions. We can't buy anything useful, really.
That's great. Thanks.
Yeah, we really can't buy anything useful. That's a real shame. Hey, Capcom, make ancient potions more readily available, please. I don't want to have to farm up Kelby horns. At least I can make a few vital essences. I wish I could make more, but I cannot. So 13 ancient potions is probably about as many as I'm able to use. Can we not make surrogate gems? That's a real shame, because I would love to have more of those. Also, our tenacity literally never kicked in. That makes me very sad. Honestly, we're probably about as well off as we're going to get at this point. So yeah, unfortunate. Really wish we could get even more well off, but alas. X-King, I'm doing this solo right now. Also, I'm playing on Steam, so unless you have the North American Steam version and are of a level to participate, you wouldn't be able to join me anyway. Because Capcom segregated the servers. Steam can't play with Switch, and also the Steam servers, for whatever reason, are region locked. So an adamant charm, I don't think it'll actually affect anything. Like, I don't know that it actually counts during these. But if it does, it will be handy, maybe. All right, let's go. Okay, so now we know that speed comes first. I really wish the head wasn't the only thing that was weak to impact. All right, nerd, good news. You have permission to do something. Honestly, Calamity Slash at this point is probably a good thing. Because, well, no, it's only 3 turns of auto recover. Never mind. You just do you, nerd. You do you. Okay, so now he's probably using Skyforce. I now have a chance to use Bloodsuck. And it looks like he's Skyforcing our nerd.
I'll take care of the rest.
Gotta say, Kyle's numbers are very disappointing, coming hot on the heels of Roberto. Okay, so he's using Rapid Shot T, which, on the one hand, is going to win him the head-to-head. But on the other hand, is not going to do a whole lot else for him. Because we can't double attack off of that. So he is taking this hit. But it gives us an excuse to put up Bonds of Kinship, which is a very good thing to have active. All right, Meteor Shower is going to cancel whatever's coming. And I can go ahead and give us Charge Ahead. Why not? If only this thing could be poisoned. So Kyle is using something bad because it was using Skyforce, right? Maybe a swap will get him on the right track. Nope, it's making him charge, which is arguably dumber. Oh well, we can take the opportunity to put Azure Voltage up, give him a pet so that we've got more kinship to spend. now... Now let's just Crackling Thunder it. I wonder how much health this thing has. Like, I know it's a lot, but I wonder about the specific number. I really wish I could see the HP bar, but can't do that until you beat it. And it's going for, I think, Kyle, who is out of Bloodsuck. Let's give it back. Also, he's going to lose a heart here. Yeah, X-King, the heals are specifically why I brought Kyle along. Because Roberto basically doesn't heal. And any of the riders that we could bring along would just be losing multiple hearts per round once Fatalis starts doing its AoEs. So Kyle seems like the safest choice, which is why I brought him. All right, let's go ahead and stop whatever Fatalis is doing right now. Yeah, Hellish Flame, we don't like that. I wish there was a way to tell whether it was doing Hellish Flame or Skyforce. Because if it was doing Skyforce, I honestly probably would have been better off staying on the Astalos. And now, since it used Hellish Flame, it is going to be in power mode, which means we need to be using speed. Doesn't matter what we use right now because we've got a Meteor Shower incoming. And in fact, I think that's a great opportunity for us to go ahead and use Bonds of Kinship again. Thanks, Kyle. Okay, now it's a Mad Boy. So here's what we're going to do. We are going to hop onto our Nurg so that it cannot one-shot us. And this way it also cannot bleed my Nurg. And yeah, we're going to get that Dragon Whip with that. And hey, Kyle's got the Dragon Whip on his end too. And Meteor Shower is going to cancel a thing, which means that our power attack is going to keep us safe from whatever second thing comes. All right, Dust of Life. That's an interesting choice, considering you don't need any heals. But sure, you do you, bud. Would have preferred the Mega Potion, though, because that would have been less wasted. And Dragon Slam on Nurg doesn't even knock us off. Excellent. And then we can cancel whatever's coming now. Okay, Ancient Potion's a bit much there, Kyle. I'm not missing a heart. Come on, dude. Yep, definitely worth canceling the Hellish Flame. Okay, so it used Hellish Flame, so it's in power mode, which means our Nurg is already ready to go here. That is excellent. I love seeing it. I don't know that we're going to have that many more chances to actually use our songs. So let's try this. So if I don't have any shells, so I can't. But we can do this. This is basically the first time I've ever used a gun lance. So hopefully I can use it well enough. I do know that it's all about winning head-to-heads. That much I know. So now Fatalis is trying a something at a someone. So what I can do is, I guess, guard. Because if it's using Hellish Flame, Protect won't work. So yeah, guard. I do like that guarding made the Hellish Flame not even come close to killing me. So, do wormstick cannons count for double attacks? And does burst fire count for double attacks? These are both very important things that I would like to know. For now, I'm not going to do it, but hopefully before my next turn, someone can give me an answer to that. Alright, Meteor Shower is going to cancel whatever's coming next. It's a great chance for us to Dust of Life here. Ooh, Hellish Flame. That's a good thing to cancel. I'd love to start using my shells, but they do not count for double attack. That is a shame. But now Fatalis is going for me. And yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and burst fire this because I can. It'd be nice if burst fire also went and negated the incoming attack. That would be nice. I would appreciate that. Okay, Skyforce. Poor Kyle getting inflicted with all of the badness. And since he's null-burying himself, I can go ahead and cover the healing side for him.
I'll take care of the rest.
And now, it was Skyforce, so we need to use Tech. Max Potion, good choice. Whatever's incoming is probably going to be rude, but we can get away with just a potion here. Okay, he's going to Meteor Shower. That's fine. We are going to Dust of Life.
Thanks.
Wait, it was just using power. All right, let's see if we are canceling a Hellish Flame or a Skyforce. Hellish Flame, good. We don't like Hellish Flame. Canceling it is always good.
Perfect aim.
I love getting half of my kinship back. It's fantastic. And we've got nothing here. It's a shame these only charge kinship if you win a head-to-head. They don't do anything if you're just sitting there. But here's what we can do. I doubt the seals would have any effect. But what we can do is we can protect Kyle here. Yeah, I don't think Fatalis can be affected by any status. Which is really lame. So, what have we got? Is it going to be using its dragon attack second? Just in case it is. Let's get this going. So we got Skyforce first, and we were faster than it, so... Doesn't matter that I used speed. I probably should have used guard or whatever. Ouch. Well, we survived. Thanks, extra defense from holding a gun lance. Really wish we could hop onto our Nurg right now, but we can't. So, max potion. If it can be affected by bleed, then why did that say ineffective? Ouch. It can certainly give bleed. And we've got no means of dealing with this bleed on all of us, so this is probably it. But I can at least Ancient Potion the Nerg and pray? That's the secret to avoiding blast. If you just lose a heart, you don't get blasted. Okay, we need to Vital Essence our Nergy boy. Okay, looks like Kyle is null-burying our Nerg, which is perfectly acceptable, but not ideal. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop a Vital Essence onto myself, just so that we've got all 3 hearts. And now we can safely hop onto Nerg. Kyle's staking himself. That is totally acceptable. Wait. What's this Fatalis using right now? It's using speed, right? Well, why would I even do a burst fire right now? Because, oh boy, it charges the kinship gauge that's already full. But, I mean, I guess we can do it. It's free damage. We're not gonna faint or anything. And now I can hop onto Nerg. And we can cancel whatever's coming. So it did just use Hellish Flame, so it's still going to be using speed right now. Or we're going to be using speed. Good job, Velcana. You know what to do. And Kyle is canceling whatever's coming now. And we can repay him for that with this Vital Essence. So we're at turn 44 already, and we are way lower on the damage chart than we were with Reverto. Way lower. It's less stressful for sure, but considering you can time out in this quest, I don't have high hopes. Oh, he canceled a Skyforce. Oh well. And let's go ahead and not cancel whatever's coming. Once again, not canceling whatever's coming. And Kyle's got this covered. It's just a standard attack. I honestly don't care. So, no. We're going to stay on this Velkhana until the Fatalis stands up. That's what we're doing. This is where we're safest. And if we're on its back when the Fatalis stands up, then we can stop it from potentially stealing a whole bunch of hearts. It's got to stand up soon, right? Kyle may be boned, but we're not. Oof, we're past turn 55. We might actually find the timeout zone. And Kyle's stopping whatever's coming now, and we can take the time to use a Dust of Life.
I'll take care of the rest.
Did it just use Skyforce, or? Yeah, it did. Wow, it's already doing another thing. Kyle, that is the wrong move.
Thanks.
Kyle, please. Don't die.
Thanks.
Kyle sure does use Meteor Shower a lot. He's got really good kinship generation. I think part of that might be because I'm healing him a lot. Kyle, you're making the wrong move again. Have you learned nothing? Is this Fatalis using a new thing like every other turn? Sure feels like it. And when is this thing going to stand up? I'm wasting so much damage potential. There it is. All right, so let's go ahead and stop whatever the Fatalis is doing right now. It's probably going to be the Dragon Force or whatever. Dragon Burst? Yeah. We don't like Dragon Burst. Dragon Burst is terrible and can die. Also, it can kill, which is why it's so terrible. Okay, but now we absolutely have to sub off of Velkhana, because our Velkhana is not in a position to stay alive from things. Nobody we have has any kinship, which is very bad. Let's go ahead and pet our spiky boy to fix that. And there goes a heart. But on the plus side, I don't have to keep those debuffs. And there goes another heart. That critical was absolutely unnecessary, though. All right, Meteor Shower stopping whatever's coming here. That's always welcome. If only Deadly Horn Jab could work there, Nerg. If only. And I'm glad Meteor Shower stopped that, because speed is not the right thing to use against tech. Deadly Horn Jab tried to work. Okay, I'm guessing we've got another tech incoming. Hopefully I'm guessing correct. I am not. Ouch. And here comes a Dragon Sweep to steal 3 more hearts. We lose. We weren't going to win anyway, but dang. We might have survived had I not guessed wrong for that head-to-head. We might have been able to survive that round. And yeah, I don't see how we're going to manage this with NPC partners. I just don't. And beyond there, I'm very sad that it doesn't even give Fatalis parts when you fail. Like, the parts that you get from breaks, at least. Yeah, I don't see how we're going to manage to pull this off. So I'm going to go ahead and stop throwing resources at it, because I don't have that many left. So yeah, thanks everyone for dropping by, watching me get stomped. I'll try again next week after Gold and Silver Wrath, the Gold and Silver Wraths come out. And I'm probably going to see if I can't get an Aptonoth up to speed. And maybe also be a little higher level as well. Because those are the only things I can think of that might give us a shot. But for now, thanks everyone for dropping by, watching me get stomped. Thanks for chatting, all that good stuff. And I will see you folks in the next stream, which will be Luigi's Mansion 3 tomorrow. And more Monster Hunter Stories 2 next week. See you then, friends.